Wally West has been shot and has only seconds to live. But for the Flash, a few seconds can change everything. As blood pours from his wound, Wally races home to see his family one last time. He doesn't say goodbye, he whispers, "I love you," hoping they'll feel it in his absence. Then he speeds to the Flash Museum. Every step is agony, but he pushes through, mounting the cosmic treadmill and summoning every ounce of energy to break the time barrier. In a burst of lightning, he vanishes into the past. Meanwhile, the Titans are settling into their new headquarters in Bloodhaven. The gleaming Titans Tower is a symbol of hope and a new beginning. Although Tempest has chosen not to join the team, citing his work with a new partner to combat environmental threats, the group is optimistic about their future. Wally is also absent, choosing to stay with his family for now. The camaraderie of the Titans is momentarily interrupted when Oracle contacts them with urgent news. Titano, the monstrous ape, is attacking a nuclear power plant, and a meltdown is imminent. The Titans teleport to the scene where chaos reigns. Workers flee for their lives as alarms blare. Beast Boy transforms into a prehistoric predator to distract Titano, while Cyborg dives into the core to stabilize the reactor. Starfire and Donna Troy lead the evacuation efforts. The team is in sync, but the situation intensifies when a military unit, led by Peacemaker, arrives on the scene. Peacemaker's orders are clear: take down Titano at all costs. But Nightwing intervenes, prioritizing the safety of civilians. The Titans prevail, with Beast Boy leading Titano away from the plant and Starfire and Donna delivering the final blow to subdue him. Despite their victory, tensions remain high. Peacemaker informs the Titans that Titano's attack is part of a coordinated effort to cause ecological devastation. He extends an offer from the President for the Titans to work directly with the US government, but the team refuses, affirming their commitment to protecting the world as a whole. Before leaving, Nightwing tries to maintain a cooperative tone, but Peacemaker later reports their refusal to Amanda Waller, just as she had anticipated. Back at Titans Tower, the team notices something strange: a trail of blood leading into the building. Following the trail, they reach the main computer room, where they discover Wally's body lying lifeless on the floor. The words "Solve it" flash ominously on every monitor. Shock and horror grip the team as they process what they're seeing. Nightwing steps forward, his determination evident. Whoever did this left a message, and the Titans vow to uncover the truth behind Wally's apparent murder. But Wally's story isn't over. Somewhere in the past, he's reliving the moments that led to his death. Racing through time, Wally is determined to rewrite his fate and solve the mystery before it's too late. Nightwing, ever the leader, takes the difficult responsibility of calling Wally's home to break the news to his wife, Linda. But the call takes an unexpected turn. Linda answers, confused, and then passes the phone to someone else. It's Wally. Alive. Breathing. Racing to the tower. The Titans are stunned as Wally steps into the room, very much alive, and gazes in horror at what looks like his own corpse. The mystery deepens as the team conducts an autopsy. Cyborg scans confirm what seems unthinkable. The dead Wally is not an imposter or clone but a future version of Wally himself. A version who somehow traveled back in time to warn his teammates, to solve and prevent his own murder before it's too late. Before they can fully process this revelation, Oracle contacts them with urgent news. A catastrophic energy blast has wiped out a vast portion of the Borneo rainforest, and a raging fire threatens the remaining forest. Wally immediately volunteers to speed to the scene and contain the blaze, but Nightwing stops him. The dead Wally's body carried unmistakable traces of wood smoke and ash. If the future Wally died fighting this fire, then sending the present Wally into the same situation could be sealing his fate. With Wally staying behind to help investigate the murder, Nightwing sends the rest of the team to Borneo. The Titans arrive via boom tube and leap into action. Raven and Cyborg combine their powers to pull water from a nearby reservoir, dousing the flames that threaten to engulf the remaining forest. As the smoke clears, Cyborg scans the epicenter of the destruction. What he finds is chilling: the energy signature of a Tamaranian starbolt, one powerful enough to devastate the land. The implications are staggering, but there's no time for reflection yet. Back at the tower, the Titans regroup, hoping for answers, but are instead met with another shock. On a talk show airing live, the new leader of the infamous Church of Blood makes his debut. The man now calls himself Brother Eternity, claiming to have rebranded the once evil cult into a force for good. Under his leadership, the church has taken on a new name: the Church of Eternity. Brother Eternity speaks with charisma, announcing bold plans to colonize habitable worlds across the universe to ensure humanity's survival, funded entirely by donations. He acknowledges the Church's dark history but insists that they've turned over a new leaf. But the most shocking revelation of all? Brother Eternity reveals that Tempest, a former Titan and friend, has chosen to join their ranks. The announcement sends ripples of disbelief through the Titans. The Titans are now left grappling with unanswered questions on every front. Who killed Wally West's future self? What does the Tamaranian energy signature mean? And what are the true intentions behind the Church of Eternity and its enigmatic leader? In the shadow of the Church of Blood's towering halls, Nightwing and Beast Boy embark on a daring mission. Their objective: to uncover the truth about Brother Eternity, the enigmatic new leader of the infamous cult. Beast Boy wonders aloud if the Church might truly have changed under Eternity's leadership. But his hope is short-lived. Peering down into the Grand Main Hall, they witness a scene straight out of a nightmare. A priest preparing to sacrifice a terrified woman in a gruesome ritual to summon Trigon. Without hesitation, Nightwing and Beast Boy leap into action. The cultists, undeterred, throw themselves into the pool of blood, their bodies surging with unnatural power. Now imbued with super strength, they become a formidable challenge. Nightwing, realizing the gravity of the situation, calls for reinforcements. Back at the tower, the other Titans spring into action, readying the boom tube. Cyborg hesitates, reminding Wally that his future counterpart's death looms within the next 48 hours. But Wally refuses to stay behind. As the Titans arrive, chaos erupts in the Church. Tempest appears, seemingly out of nowhere, joining the fray. Together, the Titans face off against the blood-crazed cultists, each member playing a crucial role in the battle. Raven's dark magic counters the unnatural strength of their foes, while Starfire's starbolts light up the dim hall with explosive force. When the dust settles, the Titans make a shocking discovery. In a corner of the hall, they find Brother Eternity, bound, gagged, and bruised. He explains that the cultists were hardliners, fanatics opposed to his vision of reform, who staged a coup to oust him. Eternity pledges to hand the traitors over to the authorities and pleads with Raven to render the pool of blood unusable, insisting that his intentions to change the Church are genuine. The Titans, though skeptical, agree to destroy the pool. When they turn to Tempest, urging him to leave the Church and rejoin them, he refuses. Garth's calm demeanor masks an unshakable resolve. He believes in Eternity's mission, even if his friends do not. Reluctantly, the Titans respect his decision, but Nightwing issues a firm warning to Brother Eternity: the Titans will be watching. Back at the tower, the team gathers to debrief. Wally, however, has a surprise for them. While they were interrogating Brother Eternity, he took the liberty of searching the Church and discovered a mysterious stone, which he brought back to the tower. Examining the artifact, Raven declares that it is not demonic in origin, and Starfire recognizes it as a meteorite. The room buzzes with curiosity. What could this stone mean, and why was it in the Church of Blood? Back in the Church, Brother Eternity reviews the security footage and sees Wally stealing the meteor. His calm facade cracks, revealing a sinister rage. He turns to Tempest, who stands unervingly still, his eyes distant and vacant. It becomes clear, Garth is not acting of his own free will. Eternity approaches Tempest, his voice low and commanding. "It's time," he whispers. As Garth stands motionless, Eternity's mouth stretches unnaturally wide, and grotesque tendrils emerge, slithering toward Tempest. Beast Boy, deeply moved by the devastation in Borneo, decides it's time to do more. The rainforest, once lush and vibrant, has been reduced to ashes. He can't just stand by. So he proposes a bold mission: replant the rainforest and help the displaced villagers rebuild their lives. His passion ignites the team's spirits, and the Titans are quick to rally behind him. Nightwing draws a hard line. Wally must stay behind. Nightwing points to the grim reality. In less than 24 hours, Wally's alternate timeline self was destined to die. It's too much of a risk. Wally protests, ready to fight for what's right, but Nightwing plays his trump card. He calls Linda, Wally's wife, who gently convinces him to trust his friends and sit this one out. Reluctantly, Wally agrees. The Titans minus Wally boom tube to Borneo. What they find shocks them. Instead of tranquility, chaos reigns. Villagers are being driven from their homes, their lands razed to the ground by the demolition team. The villains, who were once nothing more than mercenaries, now wield weapons that are far more advanced than anything the Titans have seen before. A battle erupts. Beast Boy transforms into a massive gorilla, charging headfirst into the fray to protect the villagers. Starfire's starbolts light up the battlefield, while Raven uses her magic to shield the innocent. Nightwing's meticulous planning comes into play as the Titans work in perfect harmony, eventually forcing the demolition team into retreat. But something isn't right. The demolition team's newfound strength and tech raise troubling questions. Who upgraded them and why? Meanwhile, back at Titan's tower, danger is brewing. Tempest arrives unexpectedly, his demeanor eerily calm. Linda, still at the tower, welcomes him, unaware of the darkness lurking beneath his surface. As they talk, Tempest reveals his true intentions. He's been infected by Brother Eternity's alien parasite, and now he's here to spread it. Before Linda can react, Tempest moves. The parasite takes hold, invading her mind and body. She gasps, struggling against the overwhelming force, but it's too late. Tempest leaves her under the parasite's control. When Nightwing returned to the tower with Wally, they immediately sense that something is wrong. They act quickly, transporting Wally and Linda to their secure trophy room on Mars, a place designed to contain even the gravest threats. In Borneo, they've managed to subdue the demolition team, their upgraded technology no match for the Titans' teamwork and determination. But the damage is already done. The once vibrant rainforest lies in ruins, a heartbreaking sight that fuels their resolve to make things right. To repair the destruction, they seek out Levi Camel, the Swamp Thing. The Guardian of the Green is initially hesitant, but after hearing their plea, he decides to help, sensing their genuine desire to restore what was lost. Meanwhile, on Mars in the Titan's secure trophy room, Nightwing and the Flash are dealing with a growing mystery. Wally notices something strange about Linda. Her behavior is off, and she's tampering with the dangerous artifacts stored there. Nightwing reassures him that the weapons have been neutralized, but as Wally approaches, something horrifying happens. A creature with writhing tendrils bursts out of Linda's mouth, lunging toward Wally. Nightwing reacts instantly, intercepting the creature before it can reach him. As Linda collapses, Wally is frozen in shock, but Dick remains calm. Dick examines the meteor they retrieved from the Church of Eternity, pointing out strange markings that hint at a sinister secret. He theorizes that a creature hitched a ride to Earth, infecting people and taking control of their minds. Worse, he connects this to the tragic death of Future Flash, who appeared to have been killed at point-blank range by someone close to him. Back in Borneo, the Titans and Swamp Thing begin the painstaking work of restoring the forest. Starfire takes to the skies, releasing her ultraviolet energy to mimic the sun's life-giving rays. Beast Boy transforms into a swarm of insects, each one playing its part in rebuilding the delicate balance of flora and fauna. As they work, Swamp Thing quietly observes Raven. "You worry for him," he says, his voice deep and resonant. Raven glances at Gar, who is busy splitting his consciousness across countless creatures. "I do," she admits. "Every time one of those insects dies, it feels like a piece of him fades away. But he doesn't give up. He never gives up. Their efforts pay off." By the next day, the rainforest is showing signs of recovery. When Wally, Dick, and Victor arrive from Mars, they're greeted by a scene of hope and renewal. The team celebrates their victory. As a gesture of gratitude and respect, the Titans invite Swamp Thing to join them as a part-time member. He accepts, recognizing the shared purpose between them. If you enjoyed this epic showdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. I see you in the next video.